usually think of flowers as nature's way of adding a bit of decoration to the world. We give them as gifts, enjoy their fragrance, and plant them just to make our homes look a bit brighter. But from a plant's perspective, these vibrant colors and sweet smells aren't there for our benefit at all. The plant is on a mission to survive, and that requires creating the next generation. To do that, it needs to produce seeds. To reach that goal, the plant builds a structure shaped like a palace, protected by 4 distinct layers of security and production. When we look closer, we see a fortress built in rings, where every wall serves a specific life or death purpose. This palace layout is divided into 2 main zones: the outer rings that handle the logistics and the inner rings that handle the reproduction. The 2 outer rings are the defense and marketing teams. They protect the delicate center and bring in the outside help the plant needs. Tucked safely inside are the 2 inner rings. This is the factory floor, where the actual work of making a new life happens. These zones depend on each other. The factory inside can only produce seeds if those outer rings keep the weather out and keep the pollinators coming in. Look at the very base of the flower. Right beneath the colorful parts, you'll find small green leaf-like structures holding the bloom. These green scales are called sepals. Together, they form the palace's outermost wall, known as the calyx. The calyx acts like a team of palace guards. Before the flower even opens, while it's still just a small, vulnerable bud, these guards are on duty. They shield the developing flower from the burning sun and heavy rain and insects that might try to eat the bud. Without the calyx protecting the flower during those early stages, it would never survive long enough to produce a single seed. Moving 1 ring inward, we find the bright, expansive structures we're most familiar with. These are the petals. As a group, they form the second layer of the palace, the corolla. The corolla serves as the palace's neon signage. It's a grand invitation designed to catch the eye of VIP guests like bees and butterflies. Those specific colors and scents are targeted signals. They promise a reward of sugary nectar to lure in the specific insects the plant needs for the next step. Even though these outer rings are what we notice most, they are supporting players. They prepare the way for the main event happening deeper inside the palace. If we move past the petals, we reveal the 3rd layer, a ring of delicate, thin stalks standing in a circle. This is the andresium, the male wing of the palace. Each of these individual stalks is called a stamen. The swollen tips of these stalks are manufacturing hubs. Inside, they produce a microscopic yellow dust, pollen. These pollen grains are transportable packages. They carry the male genetic material needed to start the life of a new seed. The andresium's job is to produce as much pollen as possible and present it so that visiting insects can't help but brush against it. Finally, we reach the dead center of the flower. This bottle-shaped structure sits in the palace's most secure room. This is the gynoecium, the female reproductive center. The entire structure is called the pistil. When an insect arrives for a drink of nectar, it accidentally drops pollen onto the sticky landing pad at the top. The pollen then travels down the neck of the pistil toward the bottom. Deep in the base, the pollen meets the female egg, or ovule. This fusion is the moment of fertilization. Everything the plant has done, every petal grown and every scent released, was for this single moment, the creation of a new seed. When we put all the layers back together, we see how they interlock to form a single, unified machine. The calyx guards the structure, the corolla attracts the visitors, the andresium provides the payload, and the gynoecium processes it all into a seed. This shows that a flower isn't just standing there looking pretty. It's a coordinated system carrying out a sophisticated survival strategy. So the next time you walk through a garden, look for these different layers working together. Behind that surface beauty, you're seeing nature's incredibly organized architecture of life.